Welcome back to my channel. So today is April Empties. I cannot believe we are heading into May. I am filming this. Sorry, I have an itch on my nose. I'm filming this on the first weekend of May. So I can't believe we are into May, and I have a crap ton of empties for you for April. I didn't honestly think I was going to finish this much, but I did because now I live in two different houses. I live part-time at home with my parents, and then I live part-time with my boyfriend at his place. So I get more products finished than I typically would if I'm only in one house, which is crazy. So I'm going to show you guys what I finished for last month, and then just kind of touch base with you on a few things and go from there. So if you guys haven't watched me before, you probably haven't seen these. These are the Robax heat wrap compressed wraps that you can wrap around your back. You get 3 in here. I usually get a coupon, so I kind of use the coupon every time I make a purchase. They last up to 16 hours, and they help with back pain, muscle pain, anything like that. I've used them not just on my back, but I've used them on my arm, on my leg, on my foot. I've wrapped it around my foot. I injured myself early April, and pretty much all of April I was limping. So this really helped me, which is why I finished them quite fast, because I did use them on my foot. I like them. They're great for when you are on your period, for those gals out there who have really bad cramping. But they're good for any other part of your body that has muscle aches. I will repurchase. They have been a tried and true in my daily routine. I don't use them every day, but when I do use them, they definitely do the trick. I'm just going to break down the box because it takes up a lot of room. And I am putting everything in my bag to bring downstairs to the recycle bin. Okay. Next. Here is a food empty. My Arbonne protein shake, my chocolate protein shake. You guys, if you have watched my previous empties before, you know that I do finish this every few months, and I buy a new one. I have a new one started, so I did crack open my next one, and then I made another purchase and bought a backup. So I do have a backup on hand, usually all the time, because I don't like to be without this. I feel like this is a great meal replacer. There is actually one that is a meal replacement, but this is just the strict protein powder that is not the meal replacer. But I still use it as a meal replacer anyways, because I feel like I get full off of it, so I don't have to go and eat like a full out fledged meal. So I like to have this any time of the day, depending on what my day is like. Could be in the morning, could be at night, could be for lunch. It all depends on how busy my day goes. My favorite way to use this is in a shake of almond milk or coconut milk, a banana, and peanut butter. That is my favorite, because it turns out to be a chocolate peanut butter banana shake. Sounds so good, right? So I have repurchased. I will repurchase. Arbonne is something that it's all everyone's preference. I don't by any means say you have to get it, but this particular protein shake, it just doesn't bother my stomach like other ones do off the counter. So that's why I continue to repurchase it, because it does not bother my tummy. It is vegan, and I just continue to buy it. So that is definitely already repurchased. That protein shake cost me, the protein powder, the bag cost me about $78, for those of you who are wondering, and it lasts me, oh boy, probably, so probably about, I want to say between 8 to 9 months it'll last me, so not bad. It'll last me less time if my brother is using it, just because when it's not just me using it, it will take up less time for me to go through. And unfortunately, my brother has been hooked on the protein powder, so it does take a little bit less time for me to finish one of these bags. But if it's just me that is using it, it's usually about 8 to 9 months, which is a good time frame for $78. It's actually not too bad at all. Okay, let's dive into these empties, you guys. So I have, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have 3 hand soaps. I have Frozen Lake by Bath & Body Works. I have Twisted Peppermint by Bath & Body Works. And I have Tahiti Island Margarita with Coconut Oil by Bath & Body Works. All from Bath & Body Works. They all did the job. They all did great. I prefer the Bath & Body Works soaps. They smell great. They wash your hands. They're not as drying as other soaps that I found, and I do prefer the foaming ones now just because you can get to the very bottom and not waste product. This one, I don't know why. I think it's just water in there because I had washed out these bottles. So love those. I have repurchased for both houses, and I will continue to. I get them in different scents all the time, so the scents definitely, they change. Here's my empty on my D-Lon cotton rounds from Costco. I just bought a new pack of these, so you'll continue to see these. These are my favorite. They don't break up. They don't peel apart. I find that they're the most durable, and they definitely surpass everybody's favorite Shiseido cotton rounds. I choose these over Shiseido cotton rounds, and they are definitely less expensive because you get them at Costco. So you'll as long as I can keep a Costco card, you'll forever see those in there. Okay, so we have some makeup wipes. I have the Kirkland brand. This is, I think, their old packaging because the packaging has changed. And then I have the Sephora coconut water cleansing wipes. I really like these, and I do like the Kirkland ones as well. I do have a backup of Kirkland, and I do have a backup that I'm currently using of Sephora. These are really expensive. They're like $10 a pop. So, I mean, I wouldn't buy them every single time I run out, but they're nice to use. They're very saturated. They're very hydrating. They take off majority of the makeup, not all, but majority, so that you can go in with an oil-based cleanser. And I just love these. So if you guys are ever in Sephora or you're doing a last-minute order, you need something to get to a certain amount, this is one of those products that'll get you there. But it is a good product. I do like that. I haven't tried the other wipes yet. I'm kind of nervous on if I should because I've heard some mixed reviews. These are the only ones that I've been really impressed with so far. Okay, so I have some hair stuff in here, you guys. Can you believe it? Shampoo and conditioner. This is the John Anthony Macadamia Oil Repairing Conditioner and Shampoo infused with bamboo. Not my favorite. Very super hydrating. Definitely better to use in the winter time because in the winter my hair gets dry and brittle, and the hydration definitely helps there. But not my favorite. First of all, the conditioner was really watery and runny, so definitely didn't hydrate as much. What hydrated the most was the shampoo, believe it or not. I was actually surprised. The shampoo hydrated like no other. I was quite impressed. But I don't think I will get these again. They're pretty pricey. They're like they range between $13 to $14. No, $13 to $15 each. So that's like almost $30 together in shampoo and conditioner. I feel like it's just not worth it for me. I can find other things that are way better. And plus, every time I finish a shampoo and conditioner, I move on to a new brand anyways. I like to change things up all the time with my hair when it comes to my shampoo and conditioner. So probably won't get these again. They were good while they lasted. I used them mostly in the colder weather, but then I had a little bit left and I finished it up in April. We have a toothpaste, the Sensodyne Complete Protection. One of my favorite toothpastes is this one. I will forever repurchase. Does the job, gets everything done. You have your sensitivity, your enamel, your clean, your gums, your fresh breath, your plaque, and your whitening all in one. So everything that you could possibly need is in one tube of toothpaste, and that's what I like. So Sensodyne Complete, you're definitely on my list to repurchase. I have here some feminine wipes. These are the Equate brand. They're aloe and vitamin E and alcohol free. There was 40 wipes in here. Not my favorite. They were very, when you pulled it apart, it definitely ripped apart the sheet of the wipe. The wipe pulled apart. So it kind of reminded me of toilet paper. Would I buy these again? I would only get them if I was really in a pinch on a budget and I needed something to keep my downstairs a little more fresher. But I do prefer the Always brand. I have repurchased the Always brand and I'm using those right now. I feel like those are the ones that really, the wipe is durable and it keeps me fresh down there. Now with the hot weather coming, I have thick thighs, you guys. Like, it can get a little bit hot down there. We need to stay fresh. Us girls need to stay fresh. So I don't think I'd get the Equate brand again. I just tried them to see if they were any better because they are a little bit cheaper, but you can tell in the quality why they're cheaper. So probably won't get these again. Definitely going to stick to my Always unless I see something else I'd like to try. But, for the money, I'd rather just spend the extra $1.50 and get the Always ones. Okay, what else did we finish here? Okay, so I'm parting with my Kylie Jenner liquid lipstick in Dolce K. Love the color. It is so nice, but it's getting really thick and goopy. And usually this formula is a, what's it called? This formula is usually a watery consistency. But because it's getting pretty goopy when I apply it to my lips, it just doesn't sit well. So I am parting with Dolce K. There was only a little bit left. I finished majority of the product. So Now that it's getting to the point of being old, I'm just gonna part with it. I've had it for a few years, and I've used what I could out of it. So, will I repurchase this? Probably not. Kylie's liquid lipsticks are quite drying, and the ones I have a ton of hers, and the ones that I do have of hers, I'd like to use them as much as I can, and then just part ways once they're ready to go, because they're not my favorite formula, but the colors are just so gorgeous, so I will suck it up until I possibly can. So Dolce K is done, and on to the next one. Parting with my, I have a couple, hold on, I think I have another one here. Parting with my mascaras, they've been well over 3 months old. This is the False Push-Up Angel. I don't know, I'm not a fan of this. I use it for my lower lash line because, you know, they were small enough to fit there. For my upper lashes, they didn't give me no volume, they didn't give me no length. They really just coated my existing lashes and didn't provide any greatness to it. The CoverGirl Exhibitionist I got from Influencer, and I really did like it. It gave me a lot of volume and a little bit of length, but more volume. I just think that it's been a few months now, I will admit, and I think more than the 3-month mark, and I think it's just time to part because I'm very sensitive with my eyes. Since my eyes broke out in a rash, I think it was 2 months ago or a month and a half ago, I've just been really careful with what I'm putting on my eyes, making sure things are sanitized and all that kind of stuff. So I am parting ways with these, but they've had their length of time. They've passed their 3-month mark, and I'm moving on. By the way, I won't repurchase both. I may repurchase the CoverGirl Exhibitionist down the road, but the Push-Up Angel one by Maybelline, not a chance. Another hair product, you guys. This is the Bumble and Bumble Dry Shampoo with French Pink Clay. Like this, but it's so expensive that it's done. I just don't see the point. Batiste is very inexpensive. It does the job. It's my ultimate favorite dry shampoo. So if you're willing to go and spend the extra cash, the one that's the dry shampoo with the French Pink Clay by Bumble and Bumble is nice. But I just can't justify buying it at full price. I don't know, maybe on a sale, but not at full price. It's not worth it for me when I know there's something that's cheaper and very effective. Another food. This is the Chickpeas Balsamic Cracked Pepper. These are a great snack if you guys are trying to watch your weight or just watch what you eat. They're healthy. They're about 110 calories per third of a cup. They are high in fiber, so 5 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, 5 grams of protein. They are nut-free, gluten-free, vegan, and it's a great snack. I have repurchased these in different flavors, so you may see them in May as an empty, because the balsamic and cracked pepper are my favorite flavor, but I do like the plain salted ones as well. These are just a great snack opposed to chips. Okay, so let's talk about some body care here. I have 2 body creams. This one is Frosted Coconut Snowball by Bath & Body Works, and then Endless Weekend by Bath & Body Works. Honestly, you guys, the Bath & Body Works Triple Moisture body creams are probably the go-to for me when in the winter time. They're very heavy. So now that it's getting warmer, I probably won't be using them as often because they are quite hydrating. So I can put this on tonight and I'll be good for 2 days, if that makes sense. The old version was the Triple Moisture body cream, so this one was older, and I wanted to use it up because I didn't want it to go bad. And then the newest version is the Ultra Shea body cream. That's 24-hour moisture. So they're both very hydrating. The scents were nice. I do have another Frosted Coconut Snowball in my backups, and I have repurchased the body creams in the past, so I will continue to repurchase them in different scents. Right now, you probably won't see me finish as many. Just because now the weather's getting warmer, I don't need to hydrate and lotion up every night like I used to in the winter time. Another body product. This is the Bath & Body Works Glycolic Acid Cracked Heel Treatment. This was my favorite product for my feet. My feet get really dry and cracky in the summer, so I would use this to combat the dry skin and the flaky skin. And I can't. I tried to repurchase. They don't have it anymore. I was so upset that they discontinued this. So even though it was great, I can't really recommend it to you guys because they don't carry it anymore. I was so mad. This was from their True Blue Spa line that they had discontinued, I think, a few months ago. So I was so bummed because this was so good. It hydrated my feet and it left my feet feeling soft. The only thing that you had to be careful with, if you're using your hands to rub it in, make sure you wash them right away because the glycolic acid is really intense in here, and if you touch your face or your eyes will sting. So, I mean, great product. It was sad that it was discontinued, so I'm gonna miss that. I have a Bath and Body Works at the beach sand scrub, body scrub. I have repurchased these already, so these are definitely lovely. They give you a good exfoliation on the body, and they rinse off nicely. They don't leave any residue. I do love have repurchased. What's next? I have a mask here. This is the Algenist Algae Brightening Mask. So here's I got this at TJ Maxx a while ago. It was kind of, you know what the texture reminded me of? The Lush, what's the Lush Peppermint mask that is the same texture as this? I can't remember what it's called. The Lush Peppermint, no. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, it's going to bother me. But it doesn't smell like peppermint, this one. This one's just a strictly mud clay-ish mask that helps brighten. Did I see a difference with this? Yeah, I did. I did notice a difference. And the funny thing is that it tells you that you get 2 fluid ounces, but realistically you only get 1. The packaging is very deceiving. Very deceiving. Algenist, I'm not impressed with you, even though I got this on sale. The deception on the packaging, it tells you that that's 2 fluid ounces, but realistically, when you look at it through the light, there's the packaging actually starts around here, so you're looking at close to more like 1 fluid ounce, or 1 ounce and a bit, not a full 2 ounces, like the package says. So, if I saw this again, I wouldn't repurchase, and Algenist is not my favorite skincare brand, to be totally honest. I just find that they're really expensive, and the things that I've tried from them, I haven't really been all that impressed with. This did brighten my face, but that's all it did, and I wasn't really a fan of the formulation and the texture of this mask. It was very crumbly. I had to take it off over the toilet because I had to flush it down the toilet so that my sink wouldn't clog, and it was just really a big inconvenience. So I wouldn't get that again if I saw it, even if it was on sale. Not a chance. I have 2 eye makeup removers here. This is the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. Love this. And then my ultimate holy grail is the L'Oreal Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. Always have loved this, but if I don't have this on hand, I like this one as well. So this one I got at TJ Maxx for $5.99. This one is quite expensive. It's like, it ranges between, I want to say $9 to $13, depending on where you get it. They both do a great job. If you really had to choose over one, this is my preference, but the money that you're spending, I would suggest getting the Neutrogena one because you get more product for what you're getting in it. So, but this one is my ultimate favorite. They're both good. Okay, so I have an eye, where's the top to this? Okay, I have an eye serum here from Dr. Brandt. This is the Eye Serum Dark Circles Away. I don't know if they still carry this. I researched some, and I think their website still carries this, but you can't find it at Sephora. You can't find it in store unless it's on their website. It was just a serum that was supposed to take away dark circles. Personally, for me, I wasn't a fan. First of all, it smelled awful. Second of all, I think it made my eyelids react because I wouldn't just put this on underneath. I would put it all around the eye. So it definitely did like react in a weird way on my eye, and I managed. The funny thing is that I reacted to it when I was closer to the end of the bottle, and there's only 0.5 fluid ounces in here, so I don't know. But not a fan. Pretty expensive. This was like $50 at TJ Maxx, so I can only imagine it would be close to $100 at a regular retail store. Don't recommend. I feel like the intensity of this is super, super high, and this is like if someone has really tough skin, really bad dark circles, and they are desperate for anything, that's what this would be good for. But if you're just someone that has light dark circles, sensitive skin, not the best idea, because it was a disaster close to the end of this bottle. I would not get that again. I have finished a mask from, what is this? Consonant? I don't know what this is. Consonant Skincare. Oh my god, it's a Toronto brand. Yonge Street. I didn't know that. This is the DHE mask, so it clarifies. It's a clarifying mask. Really liked it. I found that it really helped when I was breaking out and I didn't have my Glam Glow available at the time, so I used this up. It definitely, I feel like it did help, and I would consider getting this in full size. I'm pretty sure that this would probably be a lot more cheaper than the Glam Glow, so I'm going to look into this brand a little bit more, but I did like it. It did do the job for me. I have my Laura Mercier Foundation Priming. This is the Hydrating Deluxe Size Sample. There's nothing left in here. It's just basically a moisturizing cream that preps your skin before makeup. Really did enjoy this. I would consider buying it in full size, probably more so in the winter because it is a bit heavier, so it'd be great for the winter time. I have a small deluxe size sample of the Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum. This is the, it's like a white serum. It comes in a dropper form. I liked it, but I didn't notice anything different. I didn't notice a huge change. I just, it gave me an extra bit of hydration is all it did. Would I get it full size? No, I'm not really, I'm not totally blown away, so I would not buy this again. I finished a toner. This is the Aroma Water Toner from Lush. This was a big one. This was 250 mils. I did like it. I find that their toners are so expensive. They're like close to $30 after you consider taxes. So I'm not going to buy this again. I have another Lush toner I'm working on, and I probably won't buy any Lush toners again just because they are so pricey for what they are. I can get them a lot more cheaper. But if you want to treat yourself, I mean, go ahead. I'm not judging. But realistically, toner is just water mixed in with some, vitamins and minerals, essential oils, which you can either make yourself or get them at a cheaper cost. There's no need to spend $30 on it. But anyways, moving on. I finished a setting spray, Boscia White Charcoal Mattifying Setting Spray. This sucked as a makeup setting spray. It says a makeup setting spray. I don't know who in their one right mind would use this as a makeup setting spray because it made my skin super oily throughout the day. I found it better as a base, using this as a base hydration before I put on moisturizer because it did not do well on top of makeup at all. So I wouldn't buy this again. I got this in a kit, a Boscia kit. So I just wanted to use it up. It was only a fluid ounce, and I will not buy this again. I found that it just did not work on top of makeup. So if that's what you're looking for, I would not recommend this one. I have a face wash. This is the Clarins Daily Energizing Cleansing Gel with Moringa Extract. Love this. This was a great morning cleanser. It's a gel cleanser, so it was a clear, non-stripping cleanser. I really did like it. It's made in France. No, go figure. It is a little bit on the pricier side, like $25 for 2.6 fluid ounces, so you go through it fast if you're using it every day. But I feel like this was so gentle. Yeah, this was so gentle on my face that I would consider buying this again, only because my skin really did enjoy it, and it's a good morning cleanser. I have two deluxe size samples here. The Caudalie Micellar Cleansing Water. I will never buy this in full size. It is too expensive for micellar water. I would never, fork out a lot of money for micellar water. That's just it. I don't believe in them. I feel like micellar waters is just like when you throw water on your face to wash your face. If you need a makeup remover, that's what you use a makeup remover for. Micellar waters, for me, are just not worth it. Would not get in full size. Then I have the Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel. This one is, it's a very intense face wash, and I would suggest that if you're going to use it at night and put a sunscreen on in the morning because it does have a high percentage of glycolic acid in it. And you want to make sure you protect your skin. I did include one of these little bottles in my giveaway recently, my spring giveaway, because I do love it. It's just very, very intense, and I always tell people, make sure you wear sunscreen after you use this, even if it's the night before you're using it, because your skin will burn with the AHAs in here. It's a very strong AHA blend in this face wash. I have had it in the large container in the past. I just find that the large container, it was hard for me to get through, and I don't need it all the time because I use other forms of AHAs in toners, in face creams, and serums. So for a face wash, if that's how you prefer where your AHA is coming from, knock yourselves out and get the full size. It is a good face wash. But for me, I like the little containers that are travel size just because I don't use it as often, and I can stick to this little size for a while because that stuff is definitely lethal. Okay, you guys, my last product. I finished my Drunk Elephant C from a Day serum. So this is the C from a Day serum, the absorbic acid. So this was getting pretty bad. Like this packaging is the old packaging. They had problems with it. It had leaked. I had heard from people that they had changed the packaging. So hopefully the next one's not going to be doing what this one did, and completely leak out. But I wanted to show you guys what these what inside looks like, because nobody ever really talks about it. So that's what the Drunk Elephant looks like inside. So it's basically a pump that goes all the way up. There is a tiny bit at the bottom here of serum that hasn't been caught, and I don't even think, can you even get to it? Oh, maybe you can. Look at that. You can even open it up. I didn't even know you could do that. Look. So it comes out. You can use the pump, but because I took it apart, I just wanted to show you guys what this looked like. It comes out in this is like quite old now. So it's just an absorbic acid that provides vitamin C to your skin. And it's a quite nicely sealed container. I completely just took it apart, but whatever. I love this serum. I'm sorry, I have to use the rest of this because I feel like it's just a waste of product to leave all that little bit left in there. So I took it out and then put it on my arms. I love this stuff. I can't say enough good things about it. It is quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like it's worth it because you just, yeah, the rest doesn't come out. You just, you need to, I always say to people, you need to put, like, if you're going to spend money, spend it on somewhere where it's going to be beneficial to your skin. And, some of it came out, look at that. And I like to spend the bulk of my budget on my skincare with products that absorb into the skin and not wash down the drain. That's just something I've always stuck by. That's something that I've always been taught through one of my cousins who is an esthetician. And it makes sense. So, like, I will spend more money on serums and face creams and, facial oils opposed to face washes and masks that will run down the sink. So this one's a good one. I do like it. The packaging situation of the leakages that happened in this one was because it's an old packaging. So I did hear that they fixed it. I did buy another one, so I have a backup waiting for me to start. I'm hoping to see that issue has been fixed. And yeah, so I have repurchased. It is pricey. I usually wait for the spring or fall/winter VIB Rouge sale to pick these products up because they are quite pricey for what they are. But you know what? The skincare from Drunk Elephant, I have to say, I've never had an issue with. I've liked a majority of everything that I've tried from them. I feel like they are they're very reputable. There's no bad chemicals in there. There's no scent. It's just easy peasy, simple skincare. And even though it's got a higher price tag, I don't mind spending that extra price if I know exactly what it is I'm putting on my skin, and my skin loves it. So I have repurchased, and I will continue to do so until I see fit. But I do recommend Drunk Elephant. It is a great skincare brand. Other than that, that is it for my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just wrapped up my spring giveaway. So I have announced the winner in the giveaway video in the description box, who the winner is. She has received her prize, so I was able to finally announce who she is. And thank you everybody who joined and entered this giveaway. I appreciate all of your support. It was really cool to see where everybody that is watching is from. I just feel like it's so cool to see everybody that watches all around the world, from India, China, Indonesia. Then we had a lot of people from the States, a couple people from Mexico, some Canadians, some Europeans. I just found that it was just amazing to see where all you guys are from watching, and I really do appreciate all of your support. There will be a summer giveaway coming. It probably may not be as large, but there will be a summer giveaway coming. So stay tuned for that, because I am going to post a summer giveaway probably, I want to say, between July and August. I don't know which month yet. Depends on how my schedule goes. But it's going to be around there, and I'm really looking forward to showing you guys the next giveaway. It's going to be awesome. yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone. Mwah.